gents, we are here to talk about the United vs Valencia Champions League game taking place tomorrow, Tuesday night at Old Trafford. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because right after this, right after I record this, I'll be heading over to Red Devil Weekly to record or live stream preview as well on his channel. So I'll leave that in the description. Currently got the Crystal Palace Bournemouth game on. But yeah, let's get right into it. So last time out, United got smashed 3-1 by West Ham, and it was the worst day of September, which is baffling because, yeah, so many terrible things have happened for United in September. I mean, we beat Young Boys, which is great, but it's just not been sharp for us at all. We're now 4 losses and 4 wins in the Premier League, I believe, which is just absolutely disgusting. The fact that 3 of our last games are losses, 3 of our last 6 is losses. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about the squad and how things shaping up. So, for those who didn't realize, and for me specifically, excuse me guys, Ender Herrera was injured. I mean, Lingard was injured. I thought he definitely would have been involved against West Ham, but he was injured, which is I didn't know. Herrera, Young, and Rojo are all injured as well. Young got picked up a knock against West Ham, so I'm not upset, if I'm going to be honest. You know, I would love to see Dalot just. I don't want to see him get thrown into the deep end, but Valencia's terrible, and Ashley Young isn't much better. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the squad really in terms of everyone that's fit. Obviously, Romero had a suspension, but that was only applicable to English competition, and he served it against West Ham, so he will be back for selection, even though it's not really relevant to this. I forgot to say, but if you do enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Now let's get into my lineup. So I have got a whole situation going on. Back 4 of De Gea with a back 4 of Dalot, Smalling, Lindelof, and Shaw. I think that's probably what Mourinho's preferred lineup would be. Pending Dalot with great development, I think that's what Mourinho would like to see. But yeah, it pretty much speaks for itself. Going for midfield are Fred, Pereira, and Pogba. I love Fellaini, and he probably will play, but I just want to see us be a bit more dynamic in the way we play, a little bit more fluid in the football. And I think with Pereira, Fred, and Pogba, you're going to get a bit more movement and just a bit more simplicity. You know, with Fellaini on the ball so much, it kind of feels like he gets lost at times, and he's not quick enough with the ball, which, you know, is not his job really, so I'm not upset with him. And Matic just hasn't been on it since the end of last season, so that's what I'm going with. And I got a front line of Sanchez, Lukaku, and Rashford. As I said before, in the last preview, the West Ham preview, I like Martial and I really want him to play, but I think Sanchez needs to get back involved because, you know, I really want him to get in form as much as possible, but, you know, it's tough. That's just as simple as I can put it. And I want Martial to play, but like I said, Sanchez was out, so I definitely think he will start. And I don't want Martial on the right, so that's what I've gone with. And Rashford looked really the brightest spark. I know he did score, and that's pretty like cliche to say, but genuinely he looked like the brightest spark attacking wise for Manchester United against West Ham. Hopefully he carries that on against Valencia. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up for my lineup. Talking about the way we play now, my biggest thing that I want from this team is just the biggest problem I think we've had since the start of the season. I don't know what changed. I thought we were playing better football last season, even though it wasn't great. But one thing I'm envious of the Scousers of Liverpool for doing, and I believe United are 11th now. Apologies for still having us at 8th. Liverpool, their midfield, no one has a set position. Like, I watched them play the last few times, and Wijnaldum, Milner, and whether it be Henderson or Keita, they all move around. You know, obviously, you know Henderson's going to drop back. He's going to be the first person to drop back because that's his position, but he moves the ball around, and they all move around the midfield kind of just so fluidly, and they move the ball simply but quicker. That's all I ask. I don't want anything special. I just want you to move the ball quicker. It doesn't have to be 8,000 passes in a triangle. Just move the ball quicker and make it simple. That's all I ask. Yeah, and I think that's something that Andres Pereira will definitely add to. I think that's definitely something he can do and is capable of. So that's the plan for me. That's just all I ask about. Now let's talk about Valencia, who sit 14th in La Liga, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you think we're bad, but for a top Spanish side, which they are, they have not been great. You see that form, draw, loss. That's not great. That's a maximum of 4 points in the last 6 games. They've won 1 in the Liga, drawn 5, and lost 1. That middle loss that you see is the loss to Juventus in the Champions League. That's not a league game. But I don't know what's happened to them. They were so good last season, and I thought they were going to be great again. But maybe Andres Pereira had a bigger impact than we thought. I'm trying to think if anyone was bought from them, but I don't think so. They still got the same core, and they play some good football. They do. But something's just not clicking there. You know, they got Gamero, who just came in as well he's on loan from Atletico. I don't really know what this. They got Guedes from Gonzalo Guedes, or Guedes, how we prefer to pronounce it, from PSG for 40 million. But they're a solid team, a solid side, who play typical Spanish football, but they got players of quality, and they will be happy to turn up and get things the way they should be going against United tomorrow night. They will be happy to oblige and just absolutely smash us. So we got to be careful. My biggest fear is that we go 1-0 down and then they just start. They just take it to us. I hope that's not the case though. But yeah, here's some facts about them. They've scored 4 goals since the start of the season in the league. That's insane. They have 3 0-0 draws. They have 1 2-2 draw, and then they have a couple 1-1 draws, I think. That's insane. That is unbelievable. Wow. No player in their squad, in their team, in their roster, has scored more than 1 goal. Batshuayi has 1 goal. Gamero has 1 goal. Basically, all their goal scorers, I think there's 7 of them, have only scored 1 goal. That, to me, is insanity. And only once in their last 7 games have they scored more than 1 goal, which was the 2-2 draw. I can't remember who they drew against, but 2-2 draw. It might have been Sociedad, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, but they're interesting competition. They got 1 injury in Mina, who's a great player I had in FIFA in career mode, but I don't know how really good he is in real life. But I think we just have to be strong in what we do. We have to be committed. I understand the players are not fond of the manager right now, and vice versa. But above all your personal and just, issues, the club should be the main priority. We should want to win, so play better. Like, I know people will say, oh, you're not a professional football player, you don't know how it goes. No, bro, you need to play better. There is so many more levels. On a scale of 1 to 10, we're probably playing at a 3 right now. I would at least want to see a 6. And, come on, you got to step it up. Simple as that. But that does it for me. My score prediction, I'm going to say 2-1 to United. I feel like we might get a reaction just because Jose knows for a fact his job is on the line. He might just put the extra effort in to make those lads go out there and smash it. But Palace are now 2-0 up, apparently. I mean, Bournemouth. Oh, no, that was just a replay of the goal. Yeah, but 2-1. I don't care as long as we win. That's all I ask for. So I hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Day. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. Follow me right there. Twitter and Instagram. You know how we do. comment anything you want to say. Anything you want to say. I believe we're on 98 subscribers, but I feel like every time I say the subscribers out loud, the number goes down. But yeah, like I said, I'll be on Red Devil Weekly's channel to do a preview for this game. So, hit me up. I mean, go over there. I'm gonna put the channel in the description. So, jump over there and say hello or whatever the case may be. And if you come to this video after that, welcome. It's a little late for that, but welcome. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Day. Deuces.